Welcome to today's video, everyone. My name is Lavinia. I am going to be sharing with you the page that I created for this open collab, which is the hashtag JJJC 2025. It's the July Junk Journal 2025 challenge, which is hosted by Leigh at Leigh Creates. I will link her in the description box. I am at prompt number 16, which is postcard. And I had an idea of first using a postcard or two from some happy mail that I received from some fellow subscribers, some fellow YouTube friends, but I have those displayed out along with my other cards that I receive in happy mail and friend mail. And I thought rather than putting it in, closed up in a journal, I would go a different route just so that I could always have those cards on display, those postcards on display. So let me go ahead and show you my page. So this is the postcard and this is the page. So I'm going to go ahead and flip that open. So this is what my creation for prompt 16 is, which is the postcard. So on the page itself, I glued down I cut pieces from this book. I did do a flip through. It's Cut Out Curiosities Botanica, a collage book. By the way, if you hear a chime going off every now and then, that is from the wind chime that I did in a video haul from Hobby Lobby. I did decide to leave the wind chime here in my room. I have my fan going on, so every once in a while you might hear that chime going, and I really enjoy that. But anyway, getting back to this, I cut some pieces out of this collage book and I glued them down. So for example, I have some mushrooms, some plants. This is a leaf. I believe it's called Phytonia, and I do have it growing in my terrarium, the terrarium that I got at Home Depot. Then, I love plants and butterflies. Here's some mushrooms and some scrap pieces of paper. And peaches. Our peach tree this year had so many peaches. Last year it was kind of recovering. All I had was one peach. This year I was able to bring a bag full into my work. My husband was able to bring a bag full into his work, and I had about a half a bag full that I gave to my dad. He likes to make jam. He has a peach tree, but his tree is different, and probably pretty soon his peaches will be ready. And then here on the side, I decided to glue down a piece of ribbon, and this is from that stash, that haul that I showed in one of my videos from Hobby Lobby. So I like this. It's velvety, sort of like the peach skin, and I do like the colors and how it ties in, so really pretty. And it also ties in to my postcard. So regarding my postcard, I taped this down with some washi tape. This is the actual roll with these flowers, and I thought again that the colors really blended in well with the entire page as well as the postcard. And so for the postcard itself, this is actually from this Master's Touch watercolor postcard pad. I bought this quite some time ago, several years ago. I don't know if the cost is still the same, but I usually buy Master's Touch, Hobby Lobby's brand items when they're at the 40 or 50% off. And so I used one of the postcards, and what I did is I used one of my black fine liner pens and drew in the branch, the birds, the dangles and the leaves, and the birdhouse. So let me just go ahead and bring that further on up so you can see. And then what I used was some watercolor pencils. So I just drew or colored in with the watercolor pencils, and then just used a watercolor brush and just dissolved that watercolor pencil. So that is my postcard, and I thought that what I could do, since this is blank here on this side, what I could do is I could use this as a journaling spot, maybe write a note to myself, a postcard to myself, and I thought that that would be fun. So this is, again, prompt number 16, which is postcard. So I kind of tied it in with this particular page here, and I got to use that book. I wanted to start cutting and collaging, so I thought that this would be a great opportunity to do that here. So again, with just some scraps. So definitely check out the hashtag for everyone else that has joined in. I am going to be doing some catch up, and that again is my page for this prompt number 16. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.